Create something from nothing. Yeah, they think they see me bleeding. They think the clip empty. They think the city's quiet. But silence is just me loading, different. Stratagem 7. Create something from nothing. Moonlight-thin like promises politicians keep. City walls breathin' heavy, we down to our last heartbeat. Arrows, ghost in the clip, we count in defeat. But I seen chess in the dirt, so I move different, peep. Straw in the shape of a soldier, black cloth on the frame. 1,000 shadows danglin', playin' death's lil game. Ropes creak like confessions nobody wanna claim. Enemy eyes wide, they rushin', pride turned to flame. Bowstrings sing homicide, arrows fly like prayers. They baptize ein hay with steel, given me they nightmares. I reel 'em back slow, porcupine dummies everywhere. Now my quiver's fat, enemy pride thinner than air. I made something out of nothing, yeah. Made you empty the magazine for bluffin', yeah. Made you dance with ghosts while the real one's common, yeah. You shot at shadows, now look who runnin'. 3 nights later, same moon, same trick, they think they learned. Same dummies, same play, let the coward burn. Arrogance the loudest teacher when the lesson's earned. So I send 500 real ones, quiet, no concern. They laughin' at the wall, think the threat dissolved. Till blades kiss throats and the laughter gettin' coughed. Too late to reload, too late to call it off. I turned yesterday's lie to today's Molotov. You ever make a whole army panic with hay? You ever watch a general doubt his own day? You ever smile while they was wastin', they spray? That's the art. That's the science. That's the play. So when they say he quiet. When they say he finished. When they say he scared. Just know, I'm creatin' something from nothing. Again. And when the real verse drop, it ain't gon' sound like straw. It gon' sound like coffins clossin'. 7. Create something from nothing. And watch empires fold to the rhythm of a bluff. They still shootin' at ghosts. I'm already in they house. Convince someone that something exists when in reality there is nothing, or to put it simply, deceive. One way to apply this tactic is by crafting an illusion of something's existence, even though it actually doesn't exist. Another approach is to fabricate an illusion that something is absent, while in reality it is present. Deception is a common occurrence in nature, as seen with the hoverfly, which employs mimicry to safeguard itself from predators. This insect resembles menacing creatures such as bees and wasps, and it even hovers and buzzes similarly. Their mimicry is so effective that predators mistake them for real threats and leave them unharmed. Disinformation and information warfare, most common modern application. Governments and various actors frequently disseminate false narratives or amplify perceived threats to sow confusion, provoke responses, or undermine their adversaries. When the target starts to doubt fake news, authentic actions can go unnoticed. State-sponsored disinformation initiatives, amid ongoing geopolitical conflicts, for instance, involving major powers such as the US, China, and Russia, concocted stories about bioweapons, electoral meddling, or military maneuvers fabricate something from nothing. Continuous false flags or exaggerated threats lead audiences to regard real intelligence as merely another fabrication. This reflects the essence of the strategy: instill skepticism through repetition, then take advantage of it. Business and startup, fake it till you make it, tactics. Entrepreneurs occasionally project an image of strength or assertiveness where it may not truly exist, all in an effort to draw in investment, partners, or customers. High-agency hustles to compel outcomes. A founder recounted the experience of personally driving to a port to retrieve a delayed shipment from China, circumventing logistical excuses and ensuring direct delivery to avert a halt in a customer's production. This approach disrupts established systems and generates results from nothing, lacking a formal process, by instilling urgency and action where bureaucracy had previously stalled progress. Bootstrapping companies independently or with limited resources. There are numerous tales of individuals who have constructed multi-million-dollar empires on their own, without employees or investors, by tirelessly generating perceived value and momentum from the ground up, essentially transforming nothing, no team or structure, into significant businesses through sheer determination and the illusion of scale. Honeyfake/proactive fake flooding system, most direct application of the stratagem. Goal: fill the information environment with a plethora of managed, easily recognizable fakes, leading to real malicious deepfakes being statistically buried and dismissed at first sight. Algorithm: Phase 1 preparation and seeding, create nothing in large quantities. 1. Produce controlled deepfakes utilizing open source models, face swap, stable diffusion video, 11 Labs voice, etc. Right arrow objective. Absurd, humorous, clearly satirical content, celebrities admitting to enjoying pineapple on pizza, politicians dancing poorly, etc. Right arrow watermark discreetly, invisible forensic markers plus visible, this is fake test in the corner for human viewers. Right arrow generate 10 0 0 0 100 0 0 0 plus variants at a low cost using cloud GPU clusters. 2. Strategically distribute them across platforms. Start with low credibility channels, Telegram groups, fringe X accounts, Reddit copy-paste subs. Gradually leak to high visibility areas, TikTok trends, X viral threads. Utilize bot networks / micro-influencers to boost visibility, mimicking real disinformation strategies. Phase 2 desensitization and noise injection, repeat false alarms. 3. Conduct repeated waves, daily, weekly, for 12 months objective. Train both humans and current generation detectors to flag nearly everything as suspicious. Right arrow create, boy who cried wolf, fatigue, specifically towards AI-generated content. Phase 3 real detection and counterattack, strike when they ignore real fakes. 4. When a *** genuine malicious deepfake *** surfaces. The ecosystem is already hyperskeptical. Right arrow significantly lower virality detection models now possess a vast dataset of known fake patterns. Right arrow improved at identifying subtle ones, rapidly release an official fake version of the same content, further contaminates the narrative. 5. Adaptive feedback loop, track virality and detection rates. If adversaries begin using new generation techniques, right arrow inundate with a new wave employing those techniques. If fatigue becomes excessive, people stop trusting real videos. Right arrow gradually decrease volume plus educate. Let's engage in a thought experiment to simulate how your suggested algorithm might interact with the chaotic world of deepfakes that surged dramatically in 2025 and early 2026. As of mid-January 2026, the current landscape is already inundated with AI-generated content. Estimates indicate that around 8 million deepfake files were shared online in 2025 alone, marking a 16-fold increase since 2023. The most prevalent types include celebrity scams, with names like Elon Musk, Taylor Swift, and Scarlett Johansson frequently appearing. Political smear campaigns are also rampant, targeting figures such as Trump, Harris, and various global leaders. Additionally, non-consensual sexual deepfakes are particularly on the rise, fueled by tools like Grok's image features. Fraudulent voice and video scams are resulting in billions of dollars in losses. Public fatigue is becoming increasingly evident. Scandals, such as Grok's creation of sexualized images of minors and celebrities, have ignited global outrage, leading to bans in places like Indonesia and investigations by UK Ofcom and US senators. Moreover, there's a growing skepticism towards any suspicious video, reminiscent of the boy who cried wolf. Your algorithm seems to fit unsettlingly well within this context, essentially weaponizing the existing deluge to hasten desensitization even further. A simulated run implementing the algorithm on recent events from late 2025 to January 2026. Phase 1 involved thorough preparation and aggressive seeding throughout 2025. You inundate low-credibility channels like fringe Telegram, Reddit, and alternative platforms, along with viral pipelines on TikTok and trending topics, with over 100,000 absurd satirical deepfakes. Examples include Elon Musk revealing his secret admiration for Taylor Swift's music while awkwardly dancing in a pineapple costume. Trump and Harris performing silly TikTok dances while claiming that pineapple on pizza is the best. Scarlett Johansson confessing that she uses Grok to create her own deepfake boyfriends. Politicians like Macron, Zelensky, and Modi participating in goofy viral challenges. All content is subtly watermarked with forensic markers and visible corner text stating, "This is a fake test." By late 2025, people encounter 20 to 30 of these daily across their feeds. Detection tools are trained on these obvious patterns, becoming hypersensitive yet also overly reactive to anything that seems slightly off. Phase 2 involves ongoing desensitization and noise injection for a duration of 6 to 12 months. Daily and weekly waves will persist until January 2026. Fact-checkers and detection systems are now flagging nearly everything as suspicious. Authentic videos of politicians are often dismissed as likely being deepfakes, a classic case of liars benefiting from the situation. Viral Grok scandal, featuring sexualized deepfakes of celebrities and minors, sparks outrage, but it's mixed with a sense of fatigue over yet another cycle of fake outrage. Celebrity scam videos, such as Musk's crypto giveaways and Steve Harvey's investment cons, lead viewers to think it's just another obvious AI-generated mess. Political smear campaigns using deepfakes in various elections around the globe experience reduced initial virality because audiences have become desensitized. The ecosystem has reached a peak level of skepticism. If something is viral and strange, it's likely fake. If it seems normal, it might be real, but who can tell anymore? Phase 3 will see the emergence of real detection and counterattack strategies in early 2026. A truly malicious deepfake could appear, such as a high-quality, watermark-free political video of a world leader making a provocative statement just before a critical geopolitical event or election. Alternatively, there could be a sophisticated voice video fraud involving a CEO transferring millions, similar to the $25 million scam that occurred in Hong Kong. What happens under your algorithm? Virality gets stifled. The public and reporters will say, another deepfake, we've seen 1,000 like this last month, probably nonsense. Detection systems improve thanks to your extensive dataset of known fakes from satirical waves. They can identify subtle artifacts more effectively and debunk them faster. You release an official fake counter, but then you create your own absurd yet similar version featuring the same politician, now breakdancing and professing their love for cats. The narrative becomes even more fractured. Which one is real? They're all fake anyway. An adaptive loop kicks in. If bad actors switch to next-generation techniques like real-time interactive deepfakes, you immediately respond by flooding the space with matching absurd variants to keep the noise level high. A realistic outcome in today's world suggests that your strategy would probably speed up the ongoing trend towards complete epistemic chaos. Trust in video evidence is rapidly diminishing due to political deepfakes, increased scam activity, and tools like Grok. Introducing a large-scale, intentional satirical flood would likely push us over the edge even more quickly. On the positive side, malicious high-stakes fakes could diminish the impact of election interference and war psyops. However, on the negative side, genuine videos that document crimes and journalism protests may be broadly dismissed by society, leading to a sense of nihilism where nothing feels real. In summary, the algorithm is functioning too effectively. We're already halfway there without anyone intentionally implementing it on a large scale. If a state actor, prank collective, or chaos agent were to aggressively carry out phases 1 and 2 right now, phase 3 could potentially become devastatingly effective by mid-2026.